Hi guys, good morning. How are you doing? I'm sorry that our class was not able to hold yesterday, so let's continue from where we stopped. By now, I believe we all know how to set up our development environment, how we can structure our folders for our project, and then we've started working on it. Alright, so today we are going to be starting to creating our website, and then as you can see, this is the finished project. So we are going to be starting by building this section. This section. This is the header section. This is the header section. And I told us something in our previous class that whatever we are building must be what mobile responsive. Mobile responsive. Alright, this is the mobile view. This small screen now is currently the mobile view. This is how it will look on our mobile phone. This is how it looks on our mobile phone. Because I've sent the link to the group and I know that most of us we've checked through the finished project. Alright, this is the mobile view. This is the mobile view. Alright. So in this class, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be creating our header section. And header section comprises of two sections. In this header section, we have our nav section. Here is our nav section, and then our hero section. Here is our hero section or banner. Here is our hero section or banner section. Here is it. So our nav, here is our nav section, which comprises of what the logo or the title or the name of our company, and then our nav menu, which is a drop down because this is the mobile first approach. We are building mobile screen first before we now do a switch to bigger screen of each section. Alright, I hope you understand and then we get it. Alright, so this is how it looks on mobile phone. Alright, so as I've said, this is what we'll be doing right now. We'll be building this right now, and then we'll be working with our hero section. We'll be working with our hero section. Alright, now this nav bar on mobile is actually very advanced. We need the function of JavaScript and advanced CSS to be able to achieve all of this. For that reason, I will keep our nav section for last. I'll keep our nav section for last. So we'll currently focus on our hero section or our banner, our hero section right now. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, thank you. Let's go. Alright, so these are file. This is where we are working. This is where we are currently working. This is where we are currently working. And then we are going to start and then upload it up. This is how empty it is. There's nothing there. We've not written anything. And these are favicon that we had it in our previous class. Alright, I hope you can see it. So alright, let's start building. Now, as a developer, you have to be able to write a very clean code. A very clean code, a very clean code, a very clean code, a very clean code, a very clean code. And one of the way you see that I'm emphasizing clean code. Clean code is one of the skill that you have to have that will set you apart from other developers. Thousands of developers can write code, but not everybody can understand their code. So a good developer writes a code that is readable and clean, that every other developers will be able to do it to understand. They will not be confused, and that is why we use the concept of comments. We use the concept of comments when writing our code. We use the concept of comments. So comments is an additional information that we write in English that buttress more, that explain what each lines of code is working on or is doing. So you can see the header comments and the end of other comment. What is that saying? That one is telling us that the header section, that's the whole code. That one is telling us that the whole code for this header section actually lies between the header section and the end of header section. So commenting is very paramount when working on projects. Alright, so we are going to start from there. So let's create our header section, which is the header. Let's create that. I'll have header and we'll give it an ID. I know we all know what an ID is. We've done that in class. So ID of header. Okay, that is our ID. Now inside this header section, we have two sections that will stay inside it. So the header section is like the parent, and it's going to house two children. the nav bar, and then our hero section. So it's going to house two children, the nav bar and our hero section. Now for easy understanding, write the comment nav bar, then our words, our hero section. So comment it so that people will be able to know that the code you are writing here is for so. This is what the code is actually working for. That is the essence of doing that. Alright, I hope you understand. I hope you are following. So inside the header section is the parent, and we are going to have the two children inside it. As you can see in our finished project, you can see here in our finished project that we have the nav bar and then our hero section. We have the nav bar and our hero section. As you can all see, we have the nav bar and our hero section. All of them is residing inside the header section. Header section is the one that comprises of the nav bar and the hero section, and that is what I'm trying to explain to us. I hope we understand. If there's anything you don't understand in our live class, please make sure you are asking your question. Alright, so let's start working with our hero section. So we are going to create a div class. As we all know, whatever we are building in HTML, we already have a div class. A div class of what? Hero. Alright. Now inside the hero, we are going to have another div class that will house the content inside the hero section, and then we are going to name the class. You can give it any name, but I'm going to name it what? Hero banner, because that is the banner. Hero banner. Alright, so inside this hero banner, that is where the content of our website is going to reside. This content is going to stay inside the hero banner. I hope you can see, and I hope you understand. This content is going to reside inside the hero banner. Alright, let's go back. Alright, so inside the hero banner, let's start working. Now you can see we have heading in our work. We have heading, and this heading, the focus is on her, is an heading, so we are going to use what? H1. The focus is on her, and then we have a link, a button which is telling us learn more, and this button is what? Is a link. If I click on it, it will scroll to our about page. As you can see, it will scroll to our about page as I click on it. So we have a button, so let's create the button, and then the button is what? Is a link that links to another section. So a link is what? An anchor tag. Anchor tag, that is a link. Alright, this link is linking to what? To our about. So we can have our about like this. We can have our about ID, and then what is the content inside it? We have what? Learn more. Save it, and let's check if everything reflects in our work. Wow, as you can see, we have everything reflected in our work. This is the link for the learn more button. Now I've created a class of button and I've styled it. I'll just call the class here, and then it will have the property. Here is the class, the button class that I'm talking about. Here is the button class. Let's come to CSS. I've created button class in the CSS. Here is it. You can see the button class. Here is it. Text transform uppercase. Background color is purple. I've created this. Alright, so the over is transparent. You can see over is that if I put my mouse on the button, what colors should we appear after my button or my this thing touched it? Just like the finished project, if I put mouse on it, that is over. You see that it become transparent. Alright, so I've created those class. I'll just call the class in my HTML, and then to add the properties. So we have btn, save it will reflect immediately on our finished work. You can see, and then once I hover over it, it becomes more transparent. Alright, thank you guys. See you in our next class.